you all to take a few deep breaths. And now that you all know this, I mean, before I forget, you can do this, you know the points by now. You can do this every morning and whenever you're stressed. Because what happens when you are in a stress state is that you start breathing very, very shallow. Okay, whenever you're traumatized, whenever you're stressed, whenever you're afraid, just stop, start breathing deeply. And if you can, start tapping also. Then once your breath, you're breathing slowly, you enter into something called as the parasympathetic phase. And that is the relaxed phase. That is where the body should be. So each time you feel stress or you get scared of COVID, start doing that. Just breathe deeply and start tapping. And you can incorporate the phrases which we are going to use now. Okay? So just take a few rounds of few deep breaths, about 3 to 6 deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose and exhale through your mouth a couple of times, and then do deep inhalation through your nose only. Now, take one deep breath. If anybody has a tendency to hyperventilate, please refrain from doing this. Just do the breathing enough. You don't tap now. Others, on a scale of 0 to 10, or I mean 0 to 100, what percentage is your breath constricted? You can guess. What is your lung capacity at this point of time?
50%.
Yeah, just write it down. Even though
Even though
I have this constricted breathing,
I have this constricted breathing,
I deeply and completely
I deeply and completely
love, forgive, and accept myself.
love, forgive, and accept myself.
Even though I have this constricted
Even
breathing,
though I have this constricted breathing,
I deeply and completely
I deeply and completely
love, forgive, and accept myself.
love, forgive, and accept myself.
Even though my breathing is at whatever percentage,
Though
50,
my
60,
breathing is at 50%,
I deeply and completely
I
accept
deeply and
myself.
completely accept myself.
Top of the head, this constricted breathing,
This constricted breathing,
this constricted breathing,
this constricted breathing,
this constricted
this
breathing, which is at a whatever percent,
is at the 50%.
this constricted
Constricted
breathing,
breathing,
this constricted
this
breathing,
constricted
this constricted breathing,
breathing,
this constricted breathing,
constricted breathing,
this constricted breathing,
constricted breathing,
this constricted
this
breathing.
constricted breathing.
Take a deep breath and focus on your breath. And now see how much it is. What percentage?
I'm breathing deeper than before.
Yeah, how much?
So previously it would stop at my heart. Now it's actually going below to above my navel.
Wonderful, wonderful, Sheena.
Maybe
80%,
75%.
Okay, who's 650? 50. Okay,
80,
okay. Let's do one more round and get it up. So even though
even though
I still have this remaining constricted
remain
breathing,
constricted breathing,
I deeply and completely
deeply and completely
love, forgive, and accept
love,
myself.
forgive, and accept myself.
Even though I still have this
Even
constricted
though I
breathing,
still have this constricted breathing,
but now it is at a 80%.
but now it is at 80%.
I deeply and completely
I deeply and completely
love, forgive, and accept myself,
love, forgive, and accept myself,
even though
even though
I have this remaining constricted
I have
breathing,
many constricted breathing,
which is at an 80%.
80%.
I deeply and
I
completely
deeply and completely
love, forgive, and accept myself.
love, forgive, and accept myself.
Top of the head, this remaining constricted
This
breathing.
remains constricted breathing.
This constricted breathing, which is
This
at an
breathing
80%.
is at 80%.
This remaining
This
constricted
remaining
breathing.
constricted breathing at
This this remaining constricted breathing at 80%.
80%.
This remaining constricted breathing at an 80%. This remaining constricted breathing at an 80%.
This
This
remains
remaining constricted breathing.
at 80%.
This constricted breathing, which is at an 80%.
This
This remaining constricted breathing at an 80%. Take a deep breath, drink some water.